Fly?
Yeah.
All
Just
right,
call me
then.
Dre.
Dre?
Yeah.
All right,
Name brand cookies or
all right, so
something
we
like
live then. We live. We live. It's a Too Easy Playbook, with CP. And we got a new host here. He said, call him.
I'm hosting.
A new co host here. New co host, my bad. Not host.
Hey.
I'm the host. Co host. What you say your name was again?
Hey, just call me Dre for now. We'll figure it out.
Oh, man, that's so dry, man. You gotta think bigger.
That is true, but like I said, we'll figure it out.
Think bigger, man.
We'll figure it
All
out.
right, we'll figure out by the end of this. By the end of this, we will have a name for Dre here.
We'll do like podcast name generators or some shit.
Not AI. Come on now. You gotta do it in the dome, bro.
No, because like I can't give myself a nickname. You feel me?
Why not?
Like that's corny.
How's that corny?
Like you gotta go off the name that people give you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro,
that's the name.
Who?
That's the name.
Who gave you that name?
Who do you think?
Who gave you that name?
Who do you think?
Nah, bro, stop.
I'm dead ass.
Stop. Who gave you that name?
She gave me the name, bro.
You can't use that nickname. Yeah. That's like an intimate type of thing.
I can't use it for the podcast. It just got to be like in certain situations.
Nah, like that's between you and her. You feel me? Like it's not like your homies call you that.
Nah, bro. She told me to put this name. That's the thing. That's why I came up. That's why I came up with CP, y'all. It wasn't just like me putting down CP. It was like legit. She told me, "Yo, you should change your name to this," and I was like, "Okay, cool, cool. I like it. I fuck with it."
Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you can't give yourself your own nickname.
He just don't want to say it out loud. That's why, because he can't say it. He can't pronounce it. It's all good though.
You said it's Colombian Papacito. But why would you want a grown man to call you that anyways? Like, come on. It makes sense.
Not a grown man, a grown woman. Just correct this guy.
Like, for an example, right? Like, one of the nicknames that was given to me is Cookie, right? And because it's obvious because of my last name. You feel me? But, like, why would I want to have grown man calling me that? You feel me?
All right, so we got his co-host name right here.
Am I the
co-host name is Cookie?
Colombian Cookie?
Nah, you ain't Colombian Cookie, bro. You gotta go to Colombia first. You gotta come visit Colombia first.
No,
Speaking of which, man.
Right.
Speaking of which, man. Let me. Let's discuss that. Let's discuss Colombia, man, because I think that there's a lot of misconceptions out there about Colombia. And yes, I'm talking about South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. You guys know I always go there. I visit there numerous times between this year and last year. And my father lives there as well, so there's a lot of connections there. You look like you itching to say something.
Nah, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I'll let you say something. And eventually, I find myself like once I'm fed up, over and done with like my occupation right now, I will be moving to Colombia, like permanently, legit. So, I just want to talk a little bit about Colombia and how, like, it's not what it seems. It's very safe. It's a good environment, and I want to answer some of his questions. I know he has a million questions about Colombia, man. I'm trying to take this guy and bring him out there just so he can experience the culture, and feel the culture. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So, what questions do you have?
All right,
about me visiting Colombia.
First. All right, because you said you visit Colombia often, right?
Often.
What's often?
Probably like every 2 months.
So every 2 months, what's that? Like six times a year?
Yeah.
So you go to Colombia 6 times a year for like what, a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time?
I mean, it varies. I mean, in January, I went there for like 28 days.
Okay, so like a month here and there. So anywhere from like a week to a month.
Yeah, I mean, because I got to take leave. I don't have any leave days.
That's true. That's true. Right. You got to get that 2.5 a month.
Exactly. Like if I could just take no paid leave, I would do that shit.
Right.
But we don't have that option.
Okay, so like, all right, follow-on question, right? Mm-hmm. So somewhere between, I'd say like 4 to 6 times a year, right? You go. Obviously, you're trying to learn how to speak Spanish, but what do you know about the Colombian culture?
I mean, I know a lot. For one, the Colombian culture has changed over the years. I mean, it used to be the drug cartel capital of the world,
right?
Which is now Venezuela. But Colombia used to be like, Pablo, the drug lord. People came in. People were, shipping drugs to Miami, all over America, like exchanging money, and that's how Colombia kind of came into one of the top economies is off the drug trade and everything like that. But I mean, that's a history that they kind of it's kind of shunned on. They don't like anymore, so they still talk about it, but it's like one of those things, kind of like it's kind of like Germany and like the Holocaust. They like they know it happened, but it's like it's something that they push to the side. Like, all right, no, we don't
want
that's
to
not
address
us.
this elephant in the room.
Yeah, we don't want to address that.
Gotcha.
So essentially, like the Colombian culture, man, it's a very beautiful culture for one, and it's Native American rich, like enriched by like Native Americans. So it's like it's like half and half. So they have a lot of African descent. They have a lot of African descent. I would say about 40%. They have a lot of Native American descent, which is about maybe 20% of the population Native American, and the rest are like Spain. So it's like a mixed crowd of people there. So all their cultures pretty much blend in, and I would say Colombia is like it's real close to like a Texas culture. Have you ever been to Texas?
No, but I to some degree I understand what you're talking
so it's kind of like the ruins. You know what I mean? It's agriculture, a lot of agriculture. Obviously, they're probably growing some illegal shit, but it's a lot of agriculture. It's a lot of mountains. It's a lot of pretty sights, a lot of views, and it's a lot of partying, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in Colombia that's really positive. And I mean, it depends on where you go. Medellin, very beautiful city, very touristy. A lot of people are like actually going to Medellin because they see how much fun, how much like excitement you can have by going to Medellin. Same thing with Cartagena. Bogota, not so much. It's more political. It's a more of a political environment there. But you can still visit there and have some sort of, I guess, vacation adventure there. But yeah, it's a nice environment to go to, a nice environment to visit.
Okay, so like, what area do you typically visit?
I typically visit. I've been in Cartagena the most. I can't remember.
Because my follow-on question is, how, like, for the United States, for an example, right? You brought up a great example, like Texas culture, and obviously, how people act in Texas is different from how they act in Florida or like Illinois or Chicago, for an example.
Yeah.
So, like, you were kind of like speaking on the culture and the process. Like, I want to know what the culture is of like where you go, like.
So if you go to Cartagena,
like the community that you go to.
If you go to Cartagena, that is a Caribbean culture.
Okay.
That is like no shit, like Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, like that. Cartagena is the same. It's like the same exact replica of what you would go to like a Puerto Rico island. And it's pretty much a little bit different from Bogota. Bogota, like I said, is like all politics pretty much there. A lot of people go there just to work and make money.
Right.
That's it. They don't want to live there. They just go there and make enough money so they can build their house from scratch out in the middle of nowhere. Medellin, very, 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 very good food. Um, a lot of things to do in Medellin, and there are a lot of Americans. So I would say Medellin is probably it's more of a food culture. It's more of like I don't know how to put it. It's an inviting culture, I would say. It's like they want you to come there.
Okay, so like, what's the main like religion?
Christian,
like Christianity.
Yeah, Christianity.
Okay.
Catholicism is like
obviously like the primary language is Spanish, right?
Yeah.
And I guess, is it like a tourist? You're saying it's more like touristy?
In Medellin, yeah.
No, I'm talking about like where you go.
Yeah. Everywhere I went is very touristy.
Okay.
For the most part.
So you never been to like the hood? Or
no, I've been in the hood. Yeah. I've been in the hood.
Like the rundown spot?
Yeah, I've been to everywhere in Colombia. I've been to the hood. I've been to the rundown spots. I've been to where you probably ain't supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been to all of it. But that's only because I am with my girl. She's Colombian. So that's acceptable for me. Now, I don't recommend everyone do that. But for me, I'm able to do those things because I can blend in with her.
Houseway. How do you make it make sense?
I can blend in with her. What do you mean?
How are you blending in with her?
I can. So if I'm walking around, right? Obviously, I'm not talking. I'm not talking. We're just walking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna know the difference between me being a foreigner and me being me being a person that what do you call
Bro,
it?
they never seen you.
That don't mean
Obviously, they're gonna look at you like, who is this guy?
yeah, they're gonna look at me, but they're not gonna think twice
So,
about it.
so you saying they know your girl?
No,
But that's what I'm saying.
Colombia's
like,
a big.
yeah. I
It's
get
a
that.
lot of people. You know what I mean? Like
get
everybody don't know everybody. It's not like a small town
I
type
get
thing.
that.
So it's like you know, it's like how would I say it? I blend in because we all look alike. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I get that.
So
obviously,
so it's not
to
like
some degree.
it's not surprising that I'm there. It's not like
Right.
oh shit, fucking American.
You don't stick out.
I don't stick out like that. Now, do they know after one sentence of talking to me? Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't open my mouth to everybody. It's different, you know. You gotta choose the times when you're gonna talk. Like if you about to ride like a motorcycle just to go to the store or something like that, like you genuinely don't want to speak. You just want to show them the Uber app, be like yo, like
Yeah.
go here, hand signs. That's it.
I get you.
And if they talk, just don't say shit back. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's just about playing smart when you go out there. Obviously,
Right.
like
That's
don't-
how you avoid confrontation.
Yeah, that's how I avoid confrontation. And it's not even like I look for confrontation. So, and I'm not like a negative person that attracts that type of shit. So I genuinely have a peaceful time when I'm there. Obviously, if you go there, if you're negative, and you like, that's your thing. You rob people, you kill people, and shit like that. And you go to Colombia, you're probably gonna get robbed and killed. Like
Right.
that's it. Or like motherfuckers that go there to, indulge in how to put it without saying it. Institution. So people that go there, obviously Colombia, everybody knows Colombia. Like they got women that also, trying to make money, trying to make a living.
Right.
So the people that go there and do that kind of stuff get robbed, get killed, and they deserve it. I'm not gonna lie to you, like just my opinion. They deserve it.
So, like, if a guy is going out there to have a good time, not necessarily, be involved in all the shenanigans,
You're gonna have a good time.
yeah, but he's gonna obviously the women out there are extremely attractive. You never know who's trying to like set you up, but like you're making it seem like if you just go there and you're stand up and you won't run into any trouble.
I'm telling you, if you go out there, right?
Come on.
If you go out there and you're just talking to, just the local people, like you're not gonna get set up. Now, if it's obvious, like if a girl comes up to you, right, and she hands you a box of pizza and says, "Hey, do you want this?" and you start eating it, and then she starts being nice to you, it's different because their culture, the women do not approach the men. So if a woman approaches you, ding ding ding, you know what I mean? Now, if she approaches you in a sensual, sexual manner, it's different. But if she approaches you and try to offer you things, that's not feminine at all. That's like that's more masculine. So that should like ring a bell. You're like, oh shit, nah, she's trying to set me up.
But like some guys actually have women that approach them here in the States, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like maybe they get it confused. Like for an example, if there's like a young man who's constantly getting approached here in the States, but he travels out there, he's not gonna know the difference up front.
That's what I'm saying. So like the women here are different from the women there. They're very feminine.
So you're saying the women here aren't feminine?
No, they aren't as feminine as the ones over there. No, no, not even close.
Oh, okay. So
let's
get into that.
That's what I'm trying to say. So over there, the rules, they abide by like those gender rules. So if you see if someone approaches you out of the ordinary, and it's just not like and you're not leading them on, you know what I mean? Like if you didn't make eye contact with that person, and and she just comes up to you, offers you stuff, offers you drinks and shit like that, of course, like she's probably trying to set you up. But if she's not like, if she's just cordial or whatever, or she's trying to like hear you out, hear you talk in your broken Spanish or whatever or not, nothing's wrong with that. She's completely safe. You want to check her Instagram. That's the one of the things you want to vet her a little bit. Like, hey, yeah, what's your Instagram? Or what's your WhatsApp? And it's kind of like look at her story, see if she's a real person. Because the girls out there, if they're out, they probably gonna post their outfit. They probably gonna post every time they take a shot. They probably gonna post like something, right? Because that's what women typically do.
That's kind of miserable though. Like how you outside on your phone? Like make it make sense.
I'm saying you.
No, I get what you're saying.
Get there. Yeah, no, but they're gonna post that stuff because that's how women. That's how women are. They're gonna show their stuff off. So you just got to look for certain signs, honestly.
Okay, so because I know you know you've been posting videos trying to recommend different, I guess, I don't know, things for people to do and things to be wary of. But like, how do you like for someone who doesn't speak Spanish, doesn't understand the culture, how are they going to interact with the people?
So genuinely, a lot of them speak English. If you go to the tourist areas, they speak English. Now, not well,
Right.
but they speak like broken English.
Yeah.
So
Understand.
enough to understand for you to
Right.
communicate with them. But if they're speaking English like you and me, you should be worried because obviously, you know what I'm saying. Unless they're professional, like they got a badge on some shit. If they
Yeah.
speaking English like you and me, like oh hold up, motherfucker. Like how do you know English that fucking good? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why are you speaking it fluently like that?
Yeah, but nah. So if you go there, obviously you want to know some words, man. You don't want to go there and not know shit, and you want to get your pronunciation right before you go there. It's going to highlight you that you're not trying. You want to at least look like you're trying when it comes to pronunciation.
And that's what you did.
Yeah, I try. You know, when it comes when you try, when you show that you're trying to learn their language, you're trying to learn their culture, they'll treat you better.
Okay.
That's how they do.
All right. So I don't know. I got like
Very nice people. I'll say that. I'll say
yeah.
so. You know how like you meet people in the South, in the southern part of America. That's how Colombia is. Like they're very genuine and they're inviting people, especially Medellin. They're very inviting people. Cartagena, same thing. It's just you got to be weary of like just the ones and twosies. You know what I mean? But if you're not looking for that, you're not gonna run into it.
No, I get that. So why Colombia?
Why
Or was
Colombia?
it always Colombia, or is it you know
I don't know. I think it was just fate.
it was fate?
It was fate. My dad lived there for like how long has he been living there? Shit, I don't even know. My dad been living there for a long time, so naturally I was gonna go there anyway because he's already starting all these businesses, real estate, all this stuff. Like he's opening up a bar
Okay.
and like
So he's pretty much doing his thing.
he's like established.
Okay, so like when you like your first time going to Colombia, it was there to visit him.
Yeah,
Okay, because I always assumed that you went out there like looking for. Yeah.
obviously, but I'm going to visit my dad. Obviously, I'm going to visit my pops. But nah, like I said, you shouldn't do stuff like that. You shouldn't because a lot of people where they fuck up is they meet a girl on Tinder or they meet a girl on Bumble, right? And they're just talking to them back and forth, never video chatting them, never doing any kind of vetting, not looking through their whole history and shit. And then when they get there, it's like, hey, I'm gonna send you a cab, and you never see them again.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta legit
The machetes come out.
machetes come out, man. I'm telling you, you gotta legit be very focused on when you meet women in Colombia because you gotta be focused. You gotta like, is this person a setup or is this person genuine? And you gotta know because obviously a lot of them they want money too. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make a living. Some of them want money. Some of them might. You know what I'm saying? They might play the role. They might play the role just to get you to where you need to be to give them what they need.
Right.
Like there's a lot of dudes. My girl, her friends, a lot of her friends be they get boyfriends basically in America, and then they just send them money. Just send them $8,000 at a time. So, you know what I'm saying? They be finding some of these dudes coming from Miami. You know, people from Miami got money, right?
You know what that sounds like? You ever got like those scam calls from like those Indian call centers?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly. And, like a lot of women, like
Or like the ones where they're like, hey, we need like a contribution for like breast cancer or some shit like that.
exactly. Like they'll be like, hey, I need to. Like some of the women, they'll be like, hey, I need to. I need to get this procedure done. My teeth are messed up or whatever. Can you send me like $500? And $500 to us is like I want to say three million,
Here, let's
3,000.
let's do the let's do
3 mil peso.
the
It's a lot. It's a lot of fucking money. I got a little converter right here. Let me see.
Of course you do.
Of course, I got a converter. So, got a little. What did we say? $500.
It was like 300. Well, 500. I mean, Yeah, 500 is a solid number too.
All right, so let's say $500, right? Almost 2,000. Almost 2,000 mil cool.
Okay, hold on. So I do that in reverse though,
Let me do it in reverse.
from pesos to
Can't do it that
USD.
way.
So you only have it to where you can
Yeah.
convert USD to.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only that way. But yeah, so some of them they do that. Some of them do that. They get guys that from people from Miami that will come. They'll spend all this fucking money on Airbnb and do all this crazy shit. And
Yeah, it's a lot of Sims in Miami.
they highlight themselves. Yeah, they highlight themselves, and they go out. They spend all this money. They give these girls all this money. And the next thing you know, they end up having a little girlfriend or two or three of them. And for those guys that make that much money, that's probably like their norm. That's probably their norm. And then they send it on money. But it's just the people like us, the regular people, get caught up in shit like
All
that.
right, so let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Do you send your girl money?
When I'm there, yeah.
No, I'm saying like
When I'm there, yeah.
no, I mean like here, like as state, because obviously you're stateside right now.
So the only times
Like if she called to ask you for some bread right now, would you send it to her?
she would never do it. But the only time I would ever send her money, right, is one because when I go to Colombia, they tax the shit out of you. They tax your ass. Like they will
What is
tax
it
you.
like 30-40%?
Shit, I don't know. But they tax you a lot of money just to fucking withdraw money. You know what I mean? So you'll take out $200 worth of their money and they'll tax you like $20.
Oh, diabolical.
I would rather send that to her. Like, yo, hey, here's $300.
Right.
Put it in, like take out cash because I'm pulling up. And the other time I would do it. So let's say my girl works obviously, but when I'm there, she doesn't work at all. So if she's not working, and then I come back here, I send her some money. Like, hey, I know we spent time together.
Right, you took
I'm
off.
gonna just
Yeah.
you took off. Yeah, it's just being genuine. But I wouldn't like. She's never asked me like offer it like, hey, I need some money for this. She's never done it. Surprisingly, I mean, my own mom do it. My mom did it 2 days ago, bro. My own mom do that shit, bro.
My brother just called me and asked me for
You know what I'm saying? Like
talking about VC for 2K.
Nah, I'm like, it better be a legitimate reason he asked me for money. You know what I mean?
Talking about I'll pay you back. Like, yeah, right.
Well, you gotta be legitimate. You know what I mean? You gotta be legitimate. Now, yeah, all the time, man.
I just had a few questions. That's all. I don't want to sit here and just make it seem like I'm grilling you or anything.
Nah, you grilling me.
But most of your content is about either investing, sports, or like Colombia, and it's like, what are we talking about here? You know, like
so playbook, right? So Tuesday playbook is the playbook on life.
right.
However that looks to you, I don't know, because the playbook on life to me, right, is I'm giving you the keys to the game.
Why don't you ever do fitness or like something inspiring or motivating?
What do you mean inspiring and motivating? That's what I do. I give inspiration.
Yeah, but like I mean, in like a
You talking about like working out and stuff like that?
not necessarily, but like in a wellness kind
You
of
talking
way.
about David Goggins?
No. That's extreme.
Oh, that's extreme.
Yeah. That's
That's
good
extreme.
though. It's good, but it's extreme. I mean, in the sense of like, say we're talking about like the playbook of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't take rocket science to know that life in general is challenging. So like, show the people you're doing something extremely difficult or challenging to some degree.
And that's to be
And that's where
continued.
and that's why fitness comes into play, because you're lifting heavy weights, putting it down, right?
That's to be continued. I'm not gonna lie. I literally put in I literally put in my Amazon cart for a freaking, what do you call that shit? Like the little stick. The little stick with the little workout stick. So yeah, that's on the way. That's on the way. I literally put it in my Amazon cart. I'm just waiting. I should have purchased it already, but I'm gonna purchase that little. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm literally on my way to doing those type of things. I'm just trying to set myself up.
Or like, or what is it? Like not in live streaming, but like vlogging in a sense.
Oh yeah, vlogging. Yeah.
So you're
like
just
with a mic.
yeah, that too. I guess like just on the street, just showing like your day-to-day activities. You know what I mean? Or just maybe like the nightlife or something like that.
So that's what I plan to do in Colombia. I don't want to. Well,
You don't
see,
want to do it here.
the reason why I didn't want to do it in DC, one, is too fucking expensive. Like it's too,
Yeah.
like they fucking charge you what $40 to get, sometimes $20 to get in the club,
Yeah.
sometimes $40. You know what I mean? Like the cover charge is ridiculous here. But 9 times out of 10, we get it for free. But when you go to DC, I guess it's safe now.
Yeah.
But in the past, like there's been encounters that I've had in DC where it just did not go my way, and I hold it against DC. So I literally try to stay in Virginia as much as I can.
Well, okay, so here's where I'm getting at, right? Because I get what you're saying, but like, if we're talking about life, it doesn't necessarily need to be, clubbing or bars or a specific activity.
Yeah.
The summer just passed, right? You could have made videos on the beach or something like that, and we're prepping for the winter, right? I don't know, go somewhere where it snows or you know what I mean. It's just like life in general.
Yeah, you guys know I don't fuck with the snow. I don't fuck with the snow.
I don't fuck with the snow.
I do not
I'm like,
play.
oh,
I do not play in the snow. I hate the fucking snow. I hate the cold. I hate the winter. This is my last fucking winter. I shit you not. This is my last winter.
It could be a good idea to see you doing like a what is that, the 1 versus 20 series that was popping a few months ago.
You talking about 20v1?
Yeah, 20v1, but like Colombian style. It's just
I thought about
Yeah.
that. So my dad, right, when he opens his, so big announcement. I'm gonna just go ahead and make this announcement. When my dad opens his restaurant, I'm gonna do something similar to a 20v1. Obviously, I'm not gonna disrespect my woman,
right.
but I'm definitely gonna do something similar, and it's gonna be my friend Barco, King Barco. Y'all know he's on the podcast. He's going to do the 20v1 at my dad's bar. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go to Medellin, and then we're going to invite like 30 or 40, probably 50 people, and then we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna do a raffle tonight. We'll do a raffle, and if you win, you get 1 million, which is 1,000 in pesos. You get 1 million. Basically, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna talk. We're gonna do an actual podcast episode like we're doing right now, and then after that, we're gonna legit do a 20v1 for Too Easy.
So
You know what I'm saying?
it's something that you
No,
trying to
it's
cook
a good
up.
idea,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, man. I'm definitely gonna do it. Like it's coming down the pipe. I'm just waiting on my dad to give me the date, and I'm pulling up to Medellin, and we're doing it, bro. We're doing it, and I'm inviting everybody out if y'all want to do it. Of course, my girl gonna be there. That's all. I'm not about to do no crazy shit and choose people for myself. Not gonna do that. Not at all. But for Barco, he'll be doing it.
So you're trying to make it real.
You can do it.
You're trying to make it real.
No, this is gonna be real, legit. And then we're gonna do a raffle at the end of it. So we're gonna raffle off. Like everybody get a ticket,
Okay.
and whoever wins it, it's gonna be Colombia. It's not gonna be any of us. Whoever wins is gonna get 1,000 million. That's a lot of people that's gonna show up. So we're gonna be lit.
And it's like a I guess like a what do you call it? When you just open like a store, like a housewarming or something.
Yeah. Like a grand. It's gonna be like a grand opening.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a grand opening. Featured.
Team up.
Too easy. I'm telling you, man. Colombia, we about to get the whole crowd of Colombia. Every time I go to Colombia, it's gonna be a business trip from now on. I'm telling you. That's how it's gonna be. We got big things coming. But yeah, huge announcement. That's what's going down. That's what's coming down the pipe. We're coming to Medellin. Too Easy podcast is coming to Medellin.
So where did the name Too Easy come from?
Easy. I think LeBron said it one time. It's too easy. So we kind of just took over that. You know what I'm talking about? You know when LeBron said it? He was with the Cavaliers the second time. It's too easy. You know what I mean? So I guess we just took that and just named the podcast Too Easy. So that's why we pretty much branched everything off Too Easy. So we got Too Easy podcast. I got Too Easy playbook, and Barco got. I think his name is King Barco. Too Easy with King Barco.
Too Easy King Barco.
Yeah, Too Easy King Barco.
Or is it Too Easy Barco?
With King Barco.
Okay, Too Easy with
King Barco.
I'm not hating, so.
Hey man, it's lit. It's lit.
I like that.
All right, so did we come up with a good stage name for this guy or what?
I'm telling you.
Is it Cookie or what?
Just call me Brand.
It's called Brand.
Just call me Brand. Yeah.
Brand new. Call it brand new, man. I just go with Cookie, man. Just do it.
That's
your
fine
stage
too.
name.
Either or.
This is where he starts. This is where he's about to make his own podcast. He's about to do a lot of streaming of 2K. Tune in.
I wouldn't necessarily say all that, but
Stream 2K.
probably not.
You played that shit for 9 hours today, bro. You might as well stream that shit.
Yeah, because it got released today.
Okay, anyway, so he ain't thinking about it. He want to start a podcast. He might as well stream. Do what you love.
But I was, considering doing what you do, just like content in general.
Yeah.
I think my big dilemma is I don't want to get, I guess, branded or labeled, in one specific category, right? Obviously you find your niche, and you stick to it.
Yeah.
But
that's why you just post a bunch of shit, and then you make your For me, Too Easy Playbook, right, is such a vast amount of shit that be in between, right? Obviously, I'm not going to talk about drama and bullshit and stuff like Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not going to talk about shit like that on Too Easy Playbook. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to talk about is the playbook on life, keys to the game, fantasy football, bets, making bets. By the way, tomorrow UT over Ohio State. I'm making that bet. I'm putting a solid $20 on it. I'm taking over as well.
And see, I think that's where I like my thing, because like I don't gamble. It's not like I'm opposed to it.
Yeah.
But
I also talk about stocks on here.
Yeah.
Also talk about stocks.
I watch one of your videos.
Yeah, I'll talk about stocks, dividend stocks, and things of that nature. So you want to just generalize your podcast in a niche that makes sense to you. Like, what do you know that you can talk about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't want to get stuck doing one thing.
You could tell your female story, like the female story you was telling. Like,
now we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna.
But that's something you can tell. That's something you can tell, and it'll be so fucking entertaining. It'll be so fucking entertaining. You will literally start like getting people to tune into.
Bro, and trust me, that right there was just a quick rundown of the whole situation.
But it was perfect. You know what I mean? It was perfectly put together, and you could just put that shit, upload on YouTube. No, nobody would care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you should do it.
Y'all do it, but I'm not going to talk about that story.
Oh, come on.
Nah.
You can't be shy, man.
It's not shy. Like, obviously, it's just, because this is a real thing, you never know.
Okay.
It's not like a fake, like, fabricated thing. You see what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I'm not like, I'm going to post a story about people.
You don't have to say names.
Yeah, but like, nah.
It's not going to come back to you. You don't have to say names.
We'll see.
I mean, if it does come back, what are you going to do? What, the cease and
desist?
Yeah,
but that's unnecessary drama. Just for what? Clicks, views? You see what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
For clicks and views, man. For clicks and views. But yeah, that's we'll go ahead and end it there. That was
because I feel like all we talked about was Colombia.
Huh?
Yeah.
What else you want to talk about? You can't talk sports. Well, you already told me you can't talk sports. I literally had a whole segue for sports. And
we should make a video of us playing basketball.
I can't play basketball.
You can't hoop?
No, I can't.
But you can talk about it?
I can talk about it.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't hoop, but I can't. You know what I mean?
Make it make sense.
Like, I'm not good at it.
Okay.
Like, I know what I'm doing, but I'm not good at it.
But you know how to play.
I know how to play, but I'm not good at it.
That's all that matters. I'm not that great either, but...
See, that's not the problem. It's the expectation. It's like when I'm there, people expect me to be somewhat good, right?
Not necessarily.
No, it happens every time.
You can look at you and tell that you're not good.
Okay, anyway.
You got that Carlton look.
Fuck this guy. Anyway,
it's not like you're walking up in there like you're a baller.
Look, man, I'm a soccer player.
See, there it is.
I'm a soccer player and football player.
Hold on, did you just say you're Colombian?
I did not say that, bro.
Okay,
I'm a soccer player and I'm a football player. I can't play basketball. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cannot. I can't even get a good layup in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know how to shoot.
I get you.
I know how to shoot, but shit.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Now, anything else, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Play soccer or some shit, yeah, I got you. Right. Basketball.
We can end it, because I'm starving, so let's go get something to eat. I'll call an Uber out.
Yeah, this guy, he been playing like NBA 2K 10 hours straight, didn't eat, man.
I'm not going to say it was 10 hours straight, but it did disrupt my day dramatically. because I haven't been to the gym at all today. You know, I literally sat in that chair.
And you
10 hours is
invited
actually.
me to the gym. It didn't even go.
Yeah, but you weren't gonna go anyway, so
Yeah, I wouldn't go up there. I went to the gym though.
you know,
Just letting you know.
we gotta get one of those little fire sticks, and we gotta see. You know, you need to post it regularly. That way, it's not for them; it's for you, so you can stay honest. You're a cat, man.
Okay, all right. I went to the gym today.
What's it, so? All right, let's talk numbers then. What's your max bench?
Max bench? Like ever? What do you mean?
Your,
Like right now?
like your PR,
Right. Oh, my PR?
or like right now?
265 is my PR. Right now, I'm probably, I don't know. I probably hit maybe 240. Right
240. Okay.
I went down over the years.
Okay, and now I get it. Yeah. And that's what happens after a while. I went down too. I'm slowly on my way back up.
Yeah.
What about your deadlift?
So I don't deadlift a lot, but I know I can get 250.
250,
which is low.
Yeah,
I know I can get 250 up. I don't like super deadlift, do all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
no,
I'm
I
like
can
about to
that.
break my fucking back and shit. I'm not doing
What about your squat then?
Squat, I'm a good. I don't really go really heavy on squat. The most I ever go on squat is 275. That's the most. I don't put up nothing more than 275. I just don't see it as necessary. Why do I need big ass quads?
I mean,
for what?
So
I can be Saquon Barkley? No, I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit for the occupation that I do.
Your occupation, like first and foremost, your occupation doesn't.
I don't need big quads.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
I ain't trying to get a new set of uniforms. I'm not trying to do all that shit, man. I'm trying to stay in the same uniform for as long as I can. That way, you know what I'm saying? Like
no, I get you.
The deltas and the charges. I don't want to change my pants because I'm squatting too much. You know what I mean? I want to keep it the way I got it right now. Realistically, that's literally my reason.
Bruh.
No, I'm playing. I just don't like my legs. I was capping right there. I don't like my legs.
Oh my god.
Because who likes doing legs, bro? It's like
nah, I hate doing legs.
Yeah, I don't like it, man. It doesn't make me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It doesn't give me the feeling of like masculine. It doesn't give me that feeling. Like when I leave the gym after I did legs, I don't feel good. You know, I'm just like hurting. I wake up the next day, can barely move. I don't like this shit. But yeah,
it's kind of sus.
That's what I want to talk about. Anyway, we're going to end it there. All right, we're going to end it there, guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But like we had like 3 or 4 people tune in today from Twitch. I appreciate that. We got some comments in there. All right, yeah, I'm out. We out, man. We out.